End of the seventh over here, and Triplicane Marina boys are 42 for 5. Forty-seven for 5. Money jaunting, getting a couple of boundaries here for Triplicane Marina boys. Once again, that's a good shot on the leg side. They'll just get a single. In fact, straight to deep square like this time around. So in desperate need of a partnership here. I think most probably the wickets column is an issue as far as as far as the circumstances are concerned. Once again, well played. A chance of a run out and a very good run there. A very good run. Stolen there, I would say. Hit straight to the fielder and they get a quick single. In fact, in this particular over, let's say it's been a very good over because 5 runs have already come, and at least till the 16th over mark, both these batters need to play. Very very important that in the context of the game. Once again, that's a very good stop there on the boundary. They might get back for the third run. Yes, indeed, they get 3 runs there. So the first 5 wickets. In fact, all the bowlers of bowled have got a wicket each to the name. And the skipper Asif here for the fifth ball of the over. That's a boundary this time. Picks it up easily, and he swept it really easily to the boundary. So bowling a similar line and a lot of runs coming off the leg side is over. So end of 8 overs, 55 for 5 here, Triplicane Marina boys. Once again, that's played for a single on the offside. So doing the right things here as far as Triplicane Marina boys are concerned. In fact, with this particular over, the last ball of the ninth over, 61 for 5, Triplicane Marina boys. Oh, this one just took a leading edge, but fielders inside the 30-yard circle meant that they get a quick single to end the over once again. So, in fact, 12 runs coming out this over, a very successful over for Triplicane Marina boys. End of 9 over, 62 for 5. So 62 for 5, and in fact, very close to the halfway mark here. End of 9 over 62 for 5, and the current run rate around 6.88, and pretty much I think the Virugai Vikings are at the top at the moment, because I think that the start that they got was brilliant, because getting 5 wickets of the first 9 overs, and from there on, definitely a partnership has been building. Yes, so both these batters, in fact, a partnership of 30 runs from 32 for 5. Just after the power play, very good partnership that's been built by both these batters. So helping them to get to a score of, in fact, 60 for 5 at the end of 8.4. It's 60 for 5 at the end of 8.5 overs, and ball remains in the ninth over here, to be bowled by Suresh. So, in fact, 13 runs coming as over. Very, very interesting over this one. So, end of 9 overs, 64 for 5. Triplicane Marina boys. Once again, a good appeal there for leg before wicket, but denied by the umpire once again. So, Asif, the skipper, gets back for his third over and has been pretty successful, right? So, getting on to his third over, 1 for 12. Once again goes for a sweep shot. So I think close to 20 runs have been scored on that region today. They get back for a couple of runs comfortably. Yes, so I think the sweep shot has been used really well. But I think if you bowl it on the off stump, and you get hit for a sweep as a bowler, I think that's maybe a better way to get hit. Rather than maybe slightly bowling middle and leg, and no, I don't think that benefits a lot. Right, so just one more delivery to go, and we would reach the halfway mark. In fact, that ends the that ends the 10th over.
சரி ஓகேண்ணா காலைல என்னதுண்ணா
72 for 5 at the end of 10 overs here, Triplicane Marina boys. So that's a quick single to start the 11th over. In fact, that's a huge appeal there, but looks like the umpire has ruled him out, has he? Just have to wait for the replay there. So it looks like just have to wait for the umpire's the decision that yes, he's ruled him out, so the batter has to walk back. So Triplicane Marina boys are 72 for 6. In fact, just at the start of the 11th over. Sivakumar is the man who's dismissed. Have to. In fact, Sukumar is the man who's dismissed. So yeah, just to stand corrected there. Sukumar has dismissed. So has to walk back for well-made cameo. 14 runs of just 9 deliveries. So end of 10.1. Triplicane Marina boys are 72 for 6. That's a beautiful delivery once again from Prakash. So, right, so that's a great start to the over. The first ball getting a wicket. Once again, that's very well played, but this time pushes for a quick single. So I think definitely the wickets column is the only thing that's concerning the Marina boys now. Triplicane Marina boys. So yeah, Santosh Joano after getting off the mark. I think the field set is pretty much. I mean, they have a long on, long off in place, square leg in position, a deep mid wicket in position. So once again goes for the edge, straight up in the air. Fielder converging in, but gets on the bounce. That's beautiful teamwork. Brilliant calling there. In fact, calling meaning you know helping them not to converge and ensuring that they can comfortably get the ball instead of it getting to the boundary. Goes on the sweep shot. Just again get to a single, get a single once again. Yes, so I think they're doing the right thing here. Just tapping the ball along and playing through. So that will conclude the 11th over. 76 for 6. Triplicane Marina boys. So Manigandan, the left arm spinner, comes in, goes for the sweep. Looks to hit the leg spinner over mid wicket, but I think if the batter tries to target it straight down the ground, I think that's gonna do a lot of good. Goes for the shot. Oh, put down the slip region. But does that get to the boundary? No, a comfortable stop there by the third man fielder. So definitely, looking like Money Jaunty is gonna go for the shots. Oh, can't keep him quiet for long, so that's what you can understand. That's well played, but straight to point. So this over was starting pretty decently. 2 runs coming on the first 3 balls. Goes for the sweep once again, but then there's protection there. In fact, he's bisected the field beautifully for a boundary. So much needed boundary here. Money Jaunty getting his reward for the risks that he's taking, and at the moment gets the boundary there. This time straight to the long on fielder. In fact, Money Jaunty trying to target the left arm spinner Manikandan, but no. But then although yes, he's tried to target him, but definitely Manikandan won't complain because in the first 5 deliveries of the over, just 7 runs coming, and the final delivery of the 12th over. That's pretty well played. In fact, they don't run the single over there. So that concludes the 12th over. 83 for 6, Triplicane Marina boys. A throw there at the bowler's end, but doesn't have the might on that occasion, so they'll just get a single. So 83 runs for 6 at the moment, and with 6 down, I think definitely Virugai Vikings would look to close this game out. This time a wide delivery, looking to bowl it just outside off stump, but the ball deviating in line, so it will be called a wide delivery. Goes for the shot or mid wicket, but straight to the fielder. That's a lovely catch there. So Santosh looking to attack the off spinner Prakash, looking to hit it over the country region, as we can see in the replay, but a brilliant catch there at deep mid wicket. So that gets them their 7th wicket, and the struggle for the Triplicane Marina boys with the bat continues. End of 17.2 overs. Triplicane Marina boys are 85 for 7. That's very well played, but straight to the bowler. But I think off the surface, it's very good. The wicket is very very good off the surface. It's kind of doing something there. The ball once it pitches. In fact, they might look to come back for a second, but a sharp throw from the long off fielder. So 13th over in progress. Once again, looks to hit it over the onside. I think if Money Jaunty, in fact, even I would gonna go on and say that when they are 86 for 7, when your side is 86 for 7, 13 overs, I think you can go play straighter. That's a superb stop there on the onside boundary. They come back for a couple of runs, and yes, they do get it comfortably in the end. So that should end the over, and 5 runs have come off this over. So end of the 13th over here. Triplicane Marina boys are 88 for 7. This time plays it over the onside. So taking the runs that are coming their way here, as far as Triplicane Marina boys are concerned. So should look to play another 40 balls here that remain in this innings, because if they could play those 40 balls, that is play the entire innings from here with 3 wickets in hand, 138 to 140 should be a possibility, which could indeed also be a defendable score, because let's say that off the wicket the spinners are, if you keep your length right, the wicket is offering you something. So if the spinners can do that, I think 140 should be a pretty competitive score here. Once again, that he plays it well on the offside. I think Money Jaunty would be very very crucial in determining how much the Triplicane boys, Marina boys will get, because for a simple reason that he is the set batter, 37 of 27 delivery, is not out at the moment, and in fact he's going for his shots. Yes, I mean, maybe let's say that his team is not in the greatest of situations, but then he's pretty much open and wants to go for his shots, and I is batting with a free frame of mind. That's a very very important thing. I mean, in these situations, if you need to do something, if you need to take this side of the situation, it's very very important that you play a game, and he's exactly doing that, Money Jaunty, in this situation. So that's a dot ball there to end the 14th over. Triplicane Marina boys are 92 for 7. once again goes for the sweep. So time and again, one thing that we have told about, you know, hitting in this particular ground is that the wind also, I think, is blowing towards the batter. That is towards more towards the offside. So very important that you go for your shots on the offside. It's gonna work a lot. Once again, plays it on the long on region for a single. So all the new batter Anirudh has to do is that give strike to Mani Jaunty. I mean, get as much runs as you can, because but the most important thing is the wickets column in my opinion, because since you're 7 down, yes, go for your shots, but caution mixed with aggression is very important, because even if you can get those singles till that 18th over mark from here and go bang in the last 2 overs, I think that should also take you to a very good score. So even at this point in time, I would say Triplicane Marina boys can go to a very good score, but Virugai Vikings need to be given credit. I mean, for the situation they have put the opposition in, uh, been bowling pretty good lengths, kept the angles right. So very important that from their point of view. So the last two deliveries, 95 for 7 for the 15th over, goes for the sweep shot once again, but once again is beaten. So if it would be better, if the batter looks to go straight, or maybe over the long on region, or maybe try to hit it over extra covers, that would be a very good option. Else, if you're gonna go for a similar shot, I think the bowler finds it easier to bowl those lengths. Goes for the shot once again, but on the bounce, it gets the boundary. So finally getting one out of the screws here is Mani Jaunty, trying for that shot for a pretty long time now, and looks to get one on the middle of the bat, as we can see in the replay here. Went very close to the fielder, but went on the bounce to the boundary. So that will end the 15th over, and 99 for 7 Triplicane Marina boys. change of ends. So every 5 overs there is a change of ends. So a no ball called by the umpire. So in fact, in, no, just a single there. So that brings the 100 run mark here. In fact, that just being declared a single by the umpire. 100 for 7. So with another 5 more overs to go, 4.5 overs, they would look to get another 50 runs maybe. Money Jaunty, that's a fine shot, cheeky shot, and executed it to perfection. And a very important boundary. And Money Jaunty is taking Triplicane Marina boys single-handedly here. Very important in that regard, that he has to be there for the rest of the 4.4 overs that remain in this innings. Hits it this time, but just gets a single on the onside. Right, so very important for Virugai Vikings to just get to look to close this game out, because I think closing out meaning, I would say, maybe restrict the opposition to a target less than 130, because after the brilliant start that you get, uh, yes, a very good partnership by both the batters, but then I would say, except for Money Jaunty, I think there haven't been many batters who've been involved in partnerships. So Triplicane Marina boys, and in fact Virugai Vikings have to ensure that they at least get the set batter Money Jaunty out, else I think they might get to a very competitive score. And after the start that they got, I think it's better if they can get them all out. Just get some bat down the leg side there. Anirudh will get a couple of runs. In fact, a good stop there, because the outfield here, maybe there's some kind of a grass, especially from the end that they are bowling, from this particular end that they are bowling at the moment. Fine leg, maybe in the fine leg region, there is a little bit of grass cover, so it's slightly heavy in that region. So the ball doesn't travel much there. So 8 runs have come off the first 4 balls. Just 2 more deliveries to go in 16th over. Once again, a quick single on the offside, straight to point. So the final ball of the 16th over, and I think they're going perfectly here, because after the start that they got a good partnership, and in fact Money Jaunty closing on is 50 here at the moment, 48 of 34 deliveries. Can he get his 50 of this delivery? The run rate is also, current run rate is close to 7 runs and over. Sweeps it well. Will get a single, and will retain strike for the next over. Triplicane Marina boys at the end of 16 overs are 109 for 7. It's a white ball putting outside the off stump. So Asif, the skipper there. So white to start the 17th over, and Asif, the skipper, is here to bowl the fine. Is his final over of this match. Goes for the sweep, reverse sweep, and that should be his 50. Look, just wait for the umpire's call. Pretty much looks like there was bat involved in that shot. If yes, that should be his 50 from Mani Jaunty. So yeah, there's the confirmation. Mani Jaunty gets to his 50. That's well played. A chance that the ball was in, but then they get the single once again comfortably. So a very well made 50 from Mani Jaunty. Understanding the crisis situation that his side was in when he came in, and from there 7 boundaries, consisting of 7 boundaries in that particular 50. Very well played, and from there on he's batted really well. 112 for 7. Goes for a shot down the ground. Might get back for a couple. Yes, they do. Yes, they do get back for a couple of runs. That's very good running between the wickets. Goes for the sweep shot once again, but then there's protection there this time. Oh, gets through the fielder. Gets through the gate there. And with the momentum shifting towards the Triplicane Marina boys, they're getting a few boundaries here. So this particular over has been a pretty good over up to this point for Triplicane Marina boys. 9 runs have come of the first 4 balls. Once again looks to pull, but this time didn't get that length because it wasn't short enough maybe to pull the ball. So just one more ball remaining in the 17th over here. 119 for 7, the Triplicane Marina boys. And with 3 more overs to go, I think Mani Jaunty, his role would be very, very crucial. Definitely can get to 150 if he can stay along for the 20 overs. Right, so a slip comes in. That's interesting. A slip comes in, maybe looks like for his final delivery. So is looking to attack. The skipper Asif, 1 for 29, is going to bowl the last ball of spell. Goes for the reverse sweep. That's a very, very smart shot, and might get back for a couple of runs. Yes, that concludes the 17th over. So that's been a very good over for Triplicane Marina boys. 1-2, 1 for 7 after 17 overs. Triplicane Marina boys. Goes for the scoop shot, but straight to the short fine leg fielder this time. Tried for the shot once again, has been successful with the shot today, but this time falls in falls for that particular shot to fine leg. So, but then nevertheless, a very good innings from Mani Jonty comes to an end. 57 runs of 40 deliveries, and in fact took his team out of trouble, and they're pretty much in line for a pretty much a fighting score here. 1-2, 1 for 8 at the end of 17.5 for 17.1 overs. Triplicane Marina boys. They're looking to get for the second run here. Is there a chance for a run out? No. They do capitalize on the misfield and get a couple of runs. So I think this particular delivery, they're doing the right thing. Sendil gets off the mark of his very first delivery. So play the 20 overs. That's very, very important. Come, take the runs that come your way. Because if you're gonna stay in for the 20 overs, I think the runs are, somehow you're gonna get those runs. So staying in the crease for the full quota of 20 overs is very, very important as far as Triplicane Marina boys are concerned. This time plays it on the offside as he put it in the gap. Oh, the fielder gathers it comfortably, but then we'll get a couple of runs. In fact, we'll get a single for even for the throws. So yeah. So in fact, yeah, 17.3 overs, 125 for 8. The Triplicane Marina boys here once again puts in the gap, but then this time very good fielding there inside the 30-yard circle by the extra cover fielder. Goes for the shot straight down the ground as he managed to clear the fence. Oh, put down on the long on boundary, but will just get a single. So survives there. I think they shouldn't go for their shots at the moment. Yes, I mean, go for the risk-free shots because with just 14 balls that remain, if you can play those 14 deliveries, you can at least get a minimum of 10 to 20 runs. So that's important. That's smart. Very, very smart batting that. Taps it straight to the field and gets the single of the final delivery of the 18th over. End of 18 overs. Triplicane Marina boys are 128 for 8. That is 128 for 8. Plays it well this time on the leg side, but a good stop there. So Manikandan on to his 4th over, 3.1 overs, 1 for 17. Has bowled a brilliant spell today. So we're here in the penultimate over. Very, very important over in a T20 game. That's a wide ball, so takes them to 131 with that wide. So very, very important. How much can practically another 15 runs is definitely possible, definitely gettable with 2 wickets in hand. That's once again well played. So batting sensibly here, both the batters at the moment, because understanding that yes, they can go for their boundaries, but go for their shots, but then in the final over, if you can do that, maybe not concerning about the wickets, but primarily they're looking to play all their quota of 20 overs. So that's very, very important from here. And if they could do that, that would significantly take them to, let's say, 140 to 145, and maybe get a couple of boundaries. Just try to touch that 150 mark and give yourselves and your team a very good chance to defend the score. So that's what Triplicane Marina boys should look to do from here. But then a couple of big partnerships, just taking them to the score, Triplicane Marina boys. But then I would say that the spinners have done their job perfectly as far as the Virugai Vikings are concerned. Goes for the sweep shot once again, hits it straight up in the air. In fact, clears it. A brilliant shot over long on. So a much needed maximum for the Triplicane Marina boys. Anirudh goes for the shot. Didn't really matter, as the fielder was just a spectator there. 138 for 6. Another two deliveries to go in the penultimate over, and to this point, I would say yes, 10 runs have come, but I think Manigandan, except for that maximum, I think he's kept pretty much good length. So this time goes for the reverse sweep, but then couldn't connect. In fact, with that line and length, maybe extra cover over the offside would have been a better option, in my opinion. Yes, because if you can access the offside also, it gets very difficult for the bowler. Once again, takes the leading edge, but they'll complete the single of the last ball of the penultimate over. 11 runs coming off it. So end of 19 overs, Triplicane Marina boys 139 for 8. So the final ball for final over from that's a fine shot. Understanding that fine leg is inside the 30-yard circle, and put the placement to perfection. So brilliant shot. Just understanding that, keeping the field in mind and putting it in the gap absolutely. So 1-4-3-4-8. 5 more deliveries and practically another 6. Goes for the shot once again. Has he put it in the gap? Yes, indeed. On the bounce, gets to the boundary, targeting the mid-wicket region this time, and comfortably connects it. In fact, the ball pitching just between middle and leg, and puts it to the boundary. That's a good shot. This time on the offside. So the blitz towards the end from Anirudh is taking Triplicane Marina boys, I would say, to a very, very decent score. In fact, 10 runs coming with the first 3 balls. 149 for 8. So the final 3 deliveries, practically 9 runs would help the team scores. Once again, tries to scoop, but the runner Sendil coming in for a single, but then a good call there from Anirudh. Would like to face the last 2 deliveries, maybe 10 runs. Yes, maybe 10 runs would be very hard to listen, but 2 hits maybe, yeah, if I would like to put it that way. 2 big hits and 159 suddenly looks like a very, very evenly poised game, this one. But then Mani Jonty and Anirudh have helped the Triplicane Marina boys recover. That's a very good Yorker. They might come back for a second run. No, Sendil denies the second run. In fact, Anirudh also has lost his wicket here. Has run himself out at the bowler's end. So 149 for 9. With just 1 more ball left in this innings, and Sendil, who's 9 of 6 at the moment to face the last ball. 149 for 9 with the ball to go here. Triplicane Marina boys. So 150, they get to 150. So the final delivery of the innings. So that looks to be a wide delivery. Wide delivery signaled by the umpire. Needs to wait. We need to wait little for the umpire's call a wide delivery. Yes. So 151. Can they finish it with a boundary or a maximum? Sendil, who's got a boundary, hits it over the onside. That's a chase there for the fielder, but then they'll come back for the second run. And chance for overthrow. No, there was a good backup there. So they'll get a couple of runs to finish the final delivery and the final over of the innings. So they'll finish their quota of 20 overs. And 153 for 9 the Triplicane Marina boys of their allocated 20 overs. Credit to Mani Jonty who fought really well and got them to a recovery 57 of 40 deliveries, and Dadyar and Anirudh who batted towards the back and gave them some extra runs and has taken them to a pretty much fighting score, I would say. So 154 to get for the Virugai Vikings to win this game. We'll join back in the second innings. Thank you very much. First ball is gone. Straight to long off. Tried to put the pressure on the bowler. And success first up for Prashant. And Virugai Vikings have lost their first wicket. And not a better start here for Triplicane Marina boys. A wicket of the first ball and a very good start. None for one, the Virugai Vikings. That's well played, but straight to the fielder. To short square leg. Goes for the cut shot this time, but not enough width to actually hit it as hard as the batter could. So no runs have come up to this point. That's a beautiful ball. Yes, as we were discussing, 154, and with a few spinners in your ranks, this could be a competitive total. Definitely would be a competitive total. Goes for the shot once again, but unable to connect. There's just a little bit of grip off the surface for the spinners. Clearly evident in this particular over. So the final delivery of the first over. So can he, end it as a maiden over here? Can Prashant do it for his side? Yes, indeed he does. A lovely delivery, defended on the offside. So a brilliant start, a wicket maiden to start for the Triplicane Marina boys. Virugai Vikings are none for one after the first over. So Sukumar comes in for the second over. That's a good shot on the offside, but then there's protection there at Sweepakawa. So as far as the bowling side, Triplicane Marina boys are concerned, this time wide on the offside. They'll steal a single. So chasing 154, they've lost initial wicket here as far as Virugai Vikings are concerned. So, I mean, run rate is definitely under control. I mean, 8 point, just over that 8.2 mark. So it's definitely under control. So play along and get those boundaries. A boundary every over. That's almost a strategy of a chasing as far as T20 cricket is concerned, because when the required run is around that 7 to 10 mark, that's a best strategy to use. Once again, very well bowled. Just that ball moving, deviating a little bit over the offside. That's pretty well driven straight to mid off. So a very good start from Triplicane Marina boys. 1.4 overs, 3 for 1, defending 154. But the important thing for the chasing side, that is Triplicane Marina boys, is that they need to play along for a while, and definitely this target is gettable. Definitely this target is gettable. So just not put pressure on yourself, and understand that the run rate is definitely not going, and ensure that it's not going out of hand. And one big over or 2 or 3 boundaries will just shift that momentum back on your side. So a dot ball there, a wide delivery this time, outside off stump. Tried to bowl it outside off stump. A slight deviation, wide ball called by the umpire. So the last ball of the second over, and this one also being a very good over. 3 runs, just 3 runs coming off it. In fact, 4 runs coming off it. Yeah, off the edge. That ball's racing to the boundary. Yes, it does. So very important. To get those runs, they've got their first boundary. No matter how they come. End of 2 overs, 8 for 1, Virugai Vikings. So Prashant to continue. The third over, goes for the shot, this time over the offside. A chase for the fielder deep on the offside, but brilliant stop. That's superb fielding effort on the boundary. Superb fielding there. Excellent stop. In fact, has saved a run or 2 there for his side. As a fielder, brilliant piece of fielding there. In fact, 3 runs coming, and finally Vijay getting off the mark. So I think they're doing the right thing here. Yes, after that wicket has fallen, and they're looking to just trying to bring things into control here. Most important thing is they shouldn't lose the wickets, because with the new ball, the pitch is definitely letting the ball grip off the surface for the spinners. So, I mean, play till the shine of the ball definitely vanishes. Maybe another couple of overs or 3 overs time. Maybe end of the fifth over, the shine will definitely disappear. So that it'll reduce the help of the surface for the bowlers. So without losing any wickets, play till the at least till the fifth over. And if you can do that as a batting side, I think Virugai Vikings can just get that one or two big overs in the middle and get right back on track in the chase. That's a beautiful ball. That's a beautiful ball, but doesn't look like the ball has carried to the slip fielder. Right. So this over, being a brilliant over, except for that 3 runs of the first delivery. No runs coming off the next 3 balls. Once again, that's a brilliant line. So holding the line perfectly here is Prashant. Final ball of the third over. This time have to wait for the umpire's call. Yes, indeed, it's a wide ball. But then the intention to bowl that line was perfect, but maybe slightest of mistakes in the execution part there by the bowler. Looked to cut it, but didn't have enough width on that occasion. So a pretty good over. 4 runs coming off Prashant's third over here. End of 3 overs, 12 for 1, Virugai Vikings. Goes for the big heave over the offside, but is beaten on this occasion. White ball called by the umpire. Once again, this time a similar length, but yes, white ball called by the umpire. Outside off stump. Pretty much the line and length, keeping it intact. So 8.38, the run rate has climbed at the moment. Once again, an appeal there for caught behind, but not given there by the umpire. So 13 for 1, 33.2 overs. Hits it straight down the ground, too long off for a single. 14 for 1. And Sugumar has bowled a pretty decent over up to now, just conceded 2 runs of the first 3 deliveries. And 8.46, the run rate has climbed up. They need to keep that in mind. They're trying a lot of. They're trying for a lot of cross-padded shots. The Virugai Vikings batters, both these batters, Mohammad, Asif, and Vijay. So, if they, can look to target the offside boundary, because yes, there are a couple of fielders on the offside, but if you can place it perfectly, you'll get your reward. So, if the ball is moving slightly, you can try to play it over the offside. That would be a very, very intelligent and strategy that would work for the batting side. Off the edge, straight to the fielder. So that's the second wicket down, and the pressure of not getting boundaries has immediately impacted here with the wicket. So Sugumar strikes here finally. 14 for 2 after the end of 3.5 overs, and very much in command at the moment here. The Triplicane Marina boys over the Virugai Vikings. Virugai Vikings are 14 for 2 at the end of 3.5 overs. Straight to the fielder. So So that will conclude a very successful over from Sugumar. So end of 4 overs, 14 for 2, Virugai Vikings. That's well driven, but straight to the fielder. So they will not go for the single. So pretty much have put the pressure from ball one here. The Triplicane Marina boys are pretty much in control here. Goes across the line and just missing the stumps. A throw at the bowler's end. But that hit would have been interesting. So yes, need not get desperate here. The Virugai Vikings very important because yes, they have 8 wickets in hand, and with the run rate getting closer to 9 and over, they need to play along and at least and stitch a partnership. I mean, one good partnership and 150 run target is simply easy to get. So just get through this phase. Get through this phase. Finish the power play. So very important. Very important from their point of view. The Virugai Vikings. Over the offside that gets to the boundary. So a very important boundary. So they need to get these boundaries at this point in time and keep the game you know in point. So keep the run rate in mind because if it touches that 9 run mark, could be difficult moving ahead. So play until the power play, and so from there on, take it face wise. And if you get that 30 run partnership, both the batters are set at a point, and from there on, the boundaries and the singles would automatically come on their own. So it's very important to follow that strategy. Right, so final ball of the 5th over, and a very important boundary coming out this over, 7 runs. And Prashant also is going to complete his 3rd over. Has had a brilliant spell up to this point. Oh, that's a very good shot. Looks to be a very good shot, but maybe bat involved there. The umpire denies the appeal, so that will end the 5th over, 21 for 2. The Virugai Vikings. So 5 overs, 21 for 2. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Off the edge, maybe. Just looked like, did the ball take the edge there? Looked very close. 21 for 2 and at 15.2 overs now. And the run rate has significantly climbed over 9. So dot ball's doing the trick here. Goes over the offside and has managed to clear the infield. The fielder chases the ball, but then the ball wins the race. So a much needed boundary here. I think all they need to do is the Virugai Vikings. They need to hit the ball, maybe play it more straighter. Look to hit it over mid off, maybe extra cover. Hit it, try to hit it straight down the ground. Hit it over mid on. Try to maybe reduce the bottom-handed shots. I mean, the long hikes, or if it's there to hit, then that's absolutely fine. But need not get desperate. That's very important. Go straight down the ground this time, but straight to the field. A comfortable catch, too long off. So Vijay has to walk back. The previous ball he got a boundary. Wanted to go straight down the ground this time. So here we see the replay here. Wanted to go straight, but the long off fielder was waiting there and took it safely in the end. So end of 5.4 overs, 25 for 3, the Virugai Vikings. Once again, that's a huge shout. I think only bat would have saved that appeal there. Kannan Raja, in fact, Kanmani Raja, the new batter in for Virugai Vikings, try to play it across the line. I think that's been the mistake that Virugai Vikings are doing today. Play as much as orthodox shots you can. Play it over the offside, play it over the V, maybe the mid on, mid off. Try to connect the ball more straighter, because when the ball is doing something off the surface, you need to play it straighter. So they'll conclude the 6th over, 25 for 3, Virugai Vikings. That's a good shout there for a run out, but not given by the umpire. So just playing it in the air, and this one, a very good move by Triplicane Marina boys. When a bowler is doing really well, just complete his quota. That's brilliant thinking. On his fourth over here, looking to close the game out off the edge. Very good call by the non-striker. And in these kind of chases, you definitely don't need a run out when your side is especially struggling. So very good running between the wickets. Definitely, both the innings, even the first innings and the second innings, uh, the graph looks similar. I mean, even the first five wickets fell very early for the Triplicane Marina boys. Sweeps it well, but straight to deep square leg for a single. So both the sides, losing initial wickets, and then from there on, two good partnerships taking Triplicane Marina boys to a very very fightable score, and here they have delivered a very good bowling performance up to this point. Oh, that's very good turn. That's very good turn off the surface. One for 14, and just two more deliveries left in spell for Prashant. Has been excellent. That's driven well on the offside for a single. So the final delivery of the seventh over, 29 for 3, and just 15 runs given by Prashant of his score of 4 overs. And so a dot ball will mean that Prashant has completed a brilliant spell. 4 overs, 1 for 15, very well bowled. So end of 7 overs, 29 for 3, Virugai Vikings. So a single to offside, deep on the offside. And at the moment, just looking along at the run rate, 9.62, the required run rate at the moment. Sukumar onto his fourth over, and brilliant bowling from Prashant and Sukumar. They have bowled in tandem, and most importantly, their captain has been handling them really well. That's a very good ball. We're in the 8th over, and the white ball is moving beautifully. What a great sight that not many times would you look to witness these kind of swinging deliveries with the new ball in the 8th over, especially. Once again, that's very well played for a single. Goes straight up this time. A fielder getting under it. Comfortable catch. So that's the fourth wicket down. And falling like 9 pins here are the Virugai Vikings, and gets his third wicket here. Sugumar, and has had a brilliant day with the ball. 3.4 overs, just two more deliveries left in the spell, and has got 3 wickets already. So end of 7.4 overs. Virugai Vikings are 31 for 4. So a single to the onside, and every dot ball from here on, the thing is that the run rate is just climbed above 10. So very very important that they stay in the game here, Virugai Vikings, because at this point in time, complete dominance from the Triplicane Marina boys. They have dominated from ball one and kept it right on line and length, and the captain has also persisted with both the opening bowlers from both the ends, and that's a brilliant thing in my opinion, because sometimes captains tend to change with their bowling and keep the bowlers at the back end. He's pulled it well this time. Good sound off the bat, but we'll just get a single there on the onside boundary to deep mid wicket. So that will end the 8th over. 33 for 4 Virugai Vikings. Hits it down the ground. Might get back for a couple of runs. Yes, they do a chance at the bowler's end. The throw has come back to the keeper's end, so no harm there. So the ninth over, just 2 runs to start, and very important that they get a move on from here. 11.06. Every dot ball at this point is going to build the pressure. So have to keep that in mind and play, and ensure that you take the risk, but then try to hit it down the ground as much as possible, because I think that that very strategy of trying to play maybe more across batted shots has put them in the situation that they are in as far as the batting side Virugai Vikings are concerned. That's a wide ball this time outside the off stump. So new bowler Money John team delivered with the bat, played a superb knock, got a superb 50 with the bat, but can he deliver with the ball? That would be a very good question to answer, and pretty much the Triplicane Marina boys would love to see Money John deliver even with the ball. So good running there. So 75 deliveries and 116 runs to get. So very important. I mean, the run rate is climbing gradually to, it has gone to about 10 and over now. And the field set has also been brilliant. I think if the opening bowlers are of prime importance for a team, because if they can deliver with the ball significantly as they have done today, as far as the Virugai Vikings are concerned, if you can keep the ball in line and length, and Triplicane Marina boys have done that, actually kept it perfect, and the Virugai Vikings batters cannot they haven't given much opportunities free their arms, or rather maybe overall not given many loose balls. So that's been a brilliant bowling strategy from Triplicane Marina boys. A single this time on the onside, so need to rotate strike for a while. 5 runs coming out the first 3 balls. Maybe try to make this one a big over and get back on terms. Very important. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Definitely the spinners are getting that grip of the surface. Even in the first innings, we just mentioned, saying that 150 would definitely not be an easy target, or rather maybe definitely defendable target, maybe I would like to put it that way. He's played it well, but straight to the fielder. So that would end the 9th over. Just 6 runs coming of the 9th over. End of 9 overs, 39 for 4, Virugai Vikings. A full toss delivery, has smashed it as he put it in the gap. That's superb stop there. Excellent stop there. Such an athletic stop, that one. And if you're fielding, or rather your fielders can complement that way through your fielding, that's the replay we see. Excellent aerobatic stop. Definitely saved a couple of runs there. So if your fielders can complement with good fielding, and if your bowlers can deliver those lengths, I think any target can be a tough one for the chasing side. And exactly they're doing the same thing here as far as Triplicane Marina boys are concerned. Once again trying to play it across the line on the surface, on any kind of surface. If there is some help of the wicket, right, for the bowlers, especially the spinners, in these conditions, in these hot and humid conditions, you can never really easy to hit across the line. Once again, a full toss ball, but straight to the deep mid wicket fielder. They'll just, in fact, an excellent throw there. For a second, looked like the batsman was short of his crease. If not for a direct hit, or rather, if it was a direct hit, maybe a chance there. Virugai Vikings 40 for 4, 41 for 4. Three more balls in this over, and guided it through long on for a single once again. He did it straight up in the air, but just over the fine leg fielder. Easy pickings. And instead, a no ball. Have to wait for the umpire's call. So, a boundary there. A very, very much needed boundary. So, the final delivery of the 10th over. We're almost the halfway mark. And the Triplicane Marina boys have had a dominant performance to the ball at the halfway point. In fact, that's called a wide delivery. Yes. So this over, Virugai Vikings have tried to get that move on, but still, overall, even at this point in time, end of the 10th, close to the end of 10th over, definitely dominating there. He's pulled it brilliantly, and they come back for a second run. So that'll conclude the 10th over, and at the halfway mark, definitely Triplicane Marina boys have the upper hand, 48 for 4 at the end of 10 overs. Virugai Vikings. Oh, that's a very good ball. Anirudh, in fact, in this particular venue, bowled brilliantly a few games back. Bowled the final over and took it to the super over. If all of us could recall, you know, pulled a game out of nowhere and took it to a tie and took the game to a super over. Goes for the shot this time, but just goes above the fielder. So they'll just get a single. More importantly, they shouldn't lose wickets at this point. Very, very important. Go straight down the ground. Brilliant shot, but then a fielder coming in. Oh, through his hands will get to the boundary. So that takes them to the 50-run mark. And just when the run rate looks like it's climbing, that boundary has somehow settled things. That's a good shot. Superb stop there inside the 30-yard circle. They'll just get a single. Goes across the line this time. An appeal there for caught behind, but then denied by the umpire. The bowler was interested for a moment there. In fact, the umpire has given out. Yes, indeed. The umpire has ruled the batter out. So, five down there. Suresh has to walk back for 9 runs, and at the end of 10.5 overs, 54 for 5. The Virugai Vikings in little trouble now at the moment, to be very honest. Oh, that's flicked very well. Has he put it in the gap? That's a great stop. The fielding has been very good today. They've complemented their bowlers, and that's a very, very important part of the game. We'll discuss it more about it in the next over. End of 11 overs, 55 for 5, the Virugai Vikings. Goes straight down the ground. The fielder coming in. Can he get the catch? Oh, puts it down. That's a good stop there on the boundary. Never easy. Running in. Tried his best. In fact, looking at the replay there once again, came in running, but you know, just out of balance. So put down the catch. But pretty much there in the game now. Just bowl dot balls from here. Just bowl dot balls that will in turn bring in the pressure and force a fall shot. And there you go. You'll get a wicket. So 5 down at the moment, and they have bowled really well here. The Triplicane Marina boys. That's a good shot. He's put it in the gap. This time, has he put it? Oh, indeed, that's a very good stop. That's a good shot. Just a single. Go straight down the ground this time. But then protection there. Comfortably fielded at long on. This time he skied it. Definitely a loose shot. A man there. Oh! Falls in no man's land. That I think definitely, if maybe the calling was the issue there, in my opinion. The right call, I think definitely that catch would have been taken, and a few opportunities coming their way here. Triplicane Marina boys. Santosh has conceded 4 runs, and the final delivery of the 12th over, and this over, all the opportunities have been created, but just 4 runs coming off it. Final delivery. This time plays it on the onside and finds the boundary. So finally getting the boundary, and that'll take them to 63 at the end of 12 overs. There you see the boundary, just drifting down the leg side, a little bit of bat on it, and perfectly placed it to the boundary. So yeah, that'll conclude the 12th over. 63 for 5 at the end of 12 overs. Virugai Vikings. pulls it well, and they might come back for a couple of runs. A throw goes to the keepers and the throw, but brilliant throw, but then great running between the wickets. Good cricket all around. Getting a couple of runs, Naveen Kumar. So getting as close as possible here as far as Virugai Vikings are concerned. So Anirudh, is very good with that length. That nagging length outside off stump. Sometimes not really easy for the batters to place the ball, and not as easy as we think from the outside. Pulls it well, connects it well, but straight to deep mid wicket for a single. Three runs coming off the first three balls in this over. That's a brilliant shot. A maximum there. So as we can see the replay, trying to get a move on here, the Virugai Vikings. Just a flick shot, just using his wrists, and the ball getting to the fence for a maximum. Very well played from Prakash. Maximum to start, and so interestingly, 9 runs coming of this over. Can they turn it into a very big over? This one once again connects it really well, connects it hard, and that gets to the boundary. So 10 runs coming with the two consecutive deliveries, and 13 runs, and a ball remains in this over. So this could turn to be a very good over, and if they can get 2-3 overs like this, definitely they can look to give a comeback in the game. Oh, just takes the edge, but didn't carry to the keeper. Luckily for Prakash over there. End of 13 overs, 76 for 5. He's hit this straight up, but that's a maximum. Great shot there. So definitely still in the game are the Virugai Vikings. And the way both these batters are suddenly timing the ball, they are suddenly looking dangerous. And definitely with that shot, or rather with a few shots, you can see that the game is not over yet. That's a huge shot, but then looks like there's bat involved there, so they'll get a single. So first ball taking on the bowler for a six, and from there on, this could turn out to be a very big over. This one, 17 of 7. Prakash and Naveen have got off to a fine partnership. That's a good shot. He's played on the onside. Maybe might come back for a couple of runs. No, they decide not to in the end. So in fact, 8 runs coming in the first three balls. This could turn out to be a very big over. So 30-run partnership giving some hope here for the Vikings, Virugai Vikings. A single straight down the ground to long on. He's connected this really well, but straight to the fielder, deep mid wicket, just a single. So 10 runs have come off the first 5 balls, and a boundary might, just change the course of the game. Once again, that's smartly played, tapped for a single. That'll conclude a very good over for the Virugai Kings. End of the 14th over, 87 for 5. So they get a very, very important boundary that might change the course of the momentum of the game. Brilliant shot over the offside, as we can see in the replay here. Just covering the gap between extra cover and long off, and gets a boundary there. Six runs coming is over, and a good shot on the onside. Are they coming back for a second? No, they don't. The fielder covers good ground, and 7 runs have come with the first 4 balls. One more boundary, and this over also might turn out to be a very good over. This time drifting down the leg side, but then they have a fielder at short fine leg, so they just get a single. So post that boundary, very good comeback. 4 singles have come in, and just one more ball to go. This ball, if they could get a boundary, this could turn out to be a very big over for Virugai Vikings. In fact, there will be a change of ends after this over. Straight down the ground, single to long on. So that'll end the 15th over, 96 for 5, the Virugai Vikings after 15 overs. That's a brilliant shot, and he's cleared the fence. So getting back into the game, massive six there. So just as we can see in the replay there, trying to get over mid wicket and timed it to perfection. Once again, went for the swing, but Santosh has been bowling brilliantly here.
That's not a message. Yeah, but it's not a message. Yeah, அப்படியே ஆள்கிட்ட பேசிடுறா.
So 10 runs have already come of this over,
ஏன்டா பச்சை போய் பேசுற?
and one boundary maybe could change the complexion of the game massively. Wide delivery, yes, wide ball there. Just that pressure getting back on the bowler for Santosh here. In fact, 11 runs coming to this over and can change the game massively. Plays it well this time on the onside for a single. So final ball of the 16th over, 108 for 5 here. Takes the edge. That's the wicket they wanted. And Santosh gets the last laugh. And 108 for 6 at the end of 16 overs. And Santosh gets the all important wicket and has the final laugh. So the last 4 overs, 46 required. And it's 108 for 6 here. Once again, well played on the off onside for a single. End of 17 overs. 120 for 6, 34 required of the last 3 overs. Goes for the hit. Has he found the fence? Yes, he has. just over the fielder, and a much needed 6. And that takes the equation closer and closer. 28 runs required of 17 balls now. We're in for a game as we look the replay here. Great hit. The moment he hit it, definitely, for a second the fielder was interested, but it just traveled past him. Once again, looks like he hasn't timed it well this time around, but yes, goes on the bounce too long on for a single. Cuts it well this time. Superb stop. Is it? No, the ball goes past the fielder and they'll go to boundary. So with every boundary there, they're getting closer and closer. And Naveen Kumar slowly and steadily is playing a blinder of a knock here. Out of nowhere has taken the game. So 23 out of 15 deliveries. That's the equation at the moment. That's very well played. Superbly played. They'll come back for the second run and comfortably get it. So 13 runs of the first 4 balls. 133 for 6 and 21 runs required of 14 deliveries. And I think very much gettable this one. And very importantly, Naveen Kumar. They have a set batter out there. That's the most important thing from the Virugai Vikings point of view. Once again, has hit it over the top. And finally, they have got the breakthrough at a very, very important point of time. Very good catch at a pressure situation. They've done it perfectly here. So is there a twist in the tail? 133 for 7, and Virugai Vikings need 21 runs of 13 balls, and Naveen Kumar has to depart after a very well made 63 of 42 balls. Once again, try to swing it over the offside, but then a dot ball to finish the 18th over. 21-8 of the last 2 overs, and we have a thrilling game ahead. So Anirudh comes in, bowls a brilliant delivery. All they need to bowl is dot balls over here. So that wicket of Naveen Kumar has massively changed the complexion of the game. Anirudh onto his final over has picked up a wicket and conceded 29 runs. Bowled him. That's a beautiful ball. Is that the game? Is that the game for the Virugai Kings? Have to wait and see. That's a beautiful ball. Anirudh just is that curtains for the Virugai Vikings. 133 for 8 at the end of 18.2 overs here, the Virugai Vikings. So has to walk back here, Ajit. So 1-3-3 for 8, and that's what wickets can do, completely change the complexion and dynamics of the game. So relatively two new batters at the crease now, and definitely in just 4 balls time, Triplicane Marina boys certainly have the upper hand. This time plays it well. Might get back for a couple of runs. Yes, they do come back and safely run. So taking the game deep as much as they could here, the Virugai Vikings. Once again, a swing and a miss outside the off stump. Brilliant bowling. Perfect line and length held by Anirudh. And he's turning the game and taking it back towards the Triplicane Marina boys here. 2 for 31 has bowled brilliantly today. And just conceded 2 runs and a wicket. And if you do that in the penultimate over for your side, no better bowler at this point in time. One more hit can definitely change the complexion of the game here. Bowled him. That's the second wicket. And 9 down, and just a matter of time. Looks like just a matter of time before the game ends. So Anirudh changing the game drastically here for the Triplicane Marina boys. 135 for 9 now, and just a wicket away. That's flicked down the leg side. Very good shot. That might get to the boundary. No, that's a superb stop. Brilliant commitment on the field. Saved a couple of runs there. So 17 required of the last over with just one more wicket to go. Triplicane Marina boys, yes, do have the upper hand, but can Virugai Vikings pull off a miracle? End of 19 overs, 137 for 9. They might come back for the second run here. No, they decide not to. Right, so 16 runs required of the last 5 balls. Goes for the shot straight down the ground. Once again, might come back for the second no. This time, once again, they denied a couple of runs.
15.
So 4 balls, 15 runs. Two maximums can definitely seal the game here. Can Money Jaunty hold his nerve? That's a beautiful ball. That's a very good ball. But then a white ball called by the umpire. Right, so 14 of definitely cleverly bowled, but was slightly wider in this occasion. So that's a white ball. 14 runs required of 4 deliveries now. Goes for the shot this time, but just a single once again on the onside. Right, so 3 balls, 13. Been a very good over to this point. Just 3 singles coming off the first 3 balls.
4 more. 14 needed.
3. Once again tries to play across the line and misses it once again. Definitely, one thing they've failed to do today, the Virugai Vikings against Money Jaunty, is that trying to play him across the line. So 2 maximums. Can we witness a super over here? Maybe try to hit it over the onside. In fact, on the offside. Try to clear the infield. Very, very important. If they can do that, it's gonna help them a lot. So can Money Jaunty hold his nerve, or will the batter go for a 6? Tries to hit it, but that goes on the bounce to the boundary. So just a legal delivery can seal the game here for Triplicane Marina boys. So one legal delivery. And the match is done over here for the Triplicane Marina boys. Once again, swings it, and the ball races to the boundary, but it doesn't matter. Triplicane Marina boys have won the game by 4 runs. And what a game of cricket we have had here. Till the very last ball, till the very last over, the thrill just sinking in. In the end, Triplicane Marina boys holding their nerve and winning the match by 4 runs. Very well played, both the teams. And congratulations to the Triplicane Marina boys on the win. Thank you very much, guys.